This is more than just a game. Breaking through the silence. It's time to stand up, face up to the fear. It's time to rise up. Now is the moment. Now is the time to win or die. To win or die. To win or die. To win or die. The moment you want so bad. Stand united.
Hello again, everyone. Now that we went over every weapon available in the game, we'll talk about the primary weapons here, how to use them. We're not going to really go over these weapons here, like your crossbow and your shotguns. These are going to be your early game items if you're trying to defend a compound. Pretty self-explanatory. Pick it up, shoot the guy in your compound. So yeah, we'll go one by one here pretty quick. I need to grab a bag and ammo so that I can show you exactly how to control each weapon. Scopes, because why not? And some grips. Yeah. That's pretty much it. Okay, so grab some ammo and then we'll start. So, you've got your snipers, your bolt actions. These are pretty self-explanatory. Point, shoot, know your drop, put a scope. These weapons here, at least the M24, the Kar 98, your these guns, the attachments you're looking for are a scope. For the and the M24, you're looking for a extended magazine. For snipers, which I will show you in a second, looks like this. Extended quick draw mag, or it'll just be an extended mag, which looks like that. The only difference between the two is the reload speed. You get an increased reload speed with the quick draw mag, of course. That one's pretty self-explanatory. The Kar 98 does not have a magazine per se. It utilizes an item called bullet loops. That is also used in conjunction with the Winchester 94, but again, that's not really a main weapon you're going to be seeing. It's more of a, I need a gun, I need to shoot someone so I don't die kind of thing. So you just pick it up. How I'm doing this, I'm pressing tab on the left hand side here. It's just showing me my weapons and I'm just dragging. Just drag it, or you can click it, right click it, and it will auto put it on for you, just like any attachment. Pick it up and it's got the stuff on it. Now the bullet loops increases the reload speed, just like these magazines do. The QBU, the Mini, the MK14, the VSS, SLR, and the SKS are all considered DMRs, so they hold more ammo than a bolt action. SKS here is 20, whereas the Kar is 5. The and the M24 will go to 7 with the extended mag. So these, again, you gotta pull, shoot, put it in third person and show you. Whereas the SKS, kind of just shoot it. I wouldn't recommend spraying like that unless you're kind of close. Just, you want to keep your shots accurate so that you're hitting more consistently, and your opponent doesn't have much more time to shoot at you. Again, these weapons are all pretty much the same. Just the SKS, you can throw a grip on it, but they all take a magazine and a scope and a barrel attachment. That can be a flash hider, a suppressor, silences your gun, The flash hider will reduce the muzzle flash for the foggy maps or the dusk maps where flash is a little bit more present. And then you have your compensator, which doesn't work on the bolt actions. So I just put it on if someone else needs it for bag space, but this will reduce the recoil. But you still have to pull down. It's not going to eliminate it completely. It just helps you control the gun better. That's pretty much it. Those are all the same there. They're just, the only real difference is the damage and the ammo that they use. Then we'll talk about the assault rifles next, because you're going to see a lot of people with these. Excuse me. You have your M16. What's up? Nice little camo skin there. This is a single and a burst. Just covers a scope, mag, barrel attachment. Again, you can use a compensator, a flash hider, or suppressor. You have the M4. Now this one's unique because you can have you got to get a tactical stock, just like the Vector here, to increase your stability and your recoil control for the gun. Again, scope, mag, grip, and either compensator, flash hider, silencer. Same with the Scar. Scar is the exact same as the M4, except for it doesn't need the tactical stock. I prefer the Scar over the M4, even though I got a nice gold-plated skin, but skins don't do anything. So we stick to the numbers. Your AK, pretty bare. Just a scope, a mag, and a barrel attachment. I wouldn't recommend the suppressor on this one. I would recommend the flash hider, or definitely the compensator, just because this gun has a lot of kick. Flash hider offers some recoil control, so it's better than the suppressor in that aspect. The QBZ, it's the replacement of the Scar on the Sandhawk map. Exact same as the Scar for attachments, scope, mag, grip, flash hider, compensator, suppressor, 5.56 weapon as well. You have the crate weapon, the Groza. It only spawns in crates. It uses 7.62. Now this one's a little bit more unique. It only takes a suppressor as its barrel attachment. It takes a magazine and a scope as well. And then the AUG, which is also a crate weapon, is like the Scar, where you have the scope, the mag, the grip, and the barrel attachments. These two guns here, the Groza and the AUG, only spawn in crates. Then last you have the Vector, which is a submachine gun. Uses 7.62. Again, it needs that tactical stock to increase the stability, a scope, magazine, a grip, and a barrel attachment. Now the Vector, is unique SMG, where I would recommend I would say it's a must-have. You must have a extended mag on it, because look, you only have 13 right now, and the extended mag doubles that. If you only have 13, you might end up dying because you have to reload quicker in gunfights. If you pick up the Vector, just make sure you have that extended mag. The Ampere, you can get away with it because its default is 30 bullets, so you're a little bit better off with this gun. You don't need an extended mag, but the extended mag will bring it to 40, so definitely better in that aspect. You have the M249, which is a crate weapon, uses 5.56. It's 100 bullets. It only can fit a scope up to 6 times. the DP28 762 it spawns on the map, but again can only use a scope. Then you have the two newer guns. You have the Mutant, which is a poor man's DMR. Can only go up to a 6x scope. Use a 7.62. So your scope, your mag, your grip, excuse me, and your barrel attachment. Now this one's different because you can only use assault rifle attachments on it. You can't use a sniper or a DMR mag on it. See how it doesn't work? Doesn't work there. Only the AR does. So you got to be careful of that. Then you have the barrel, which is like like a SCAR, but an AK. It kind of sounds weird to say, but it uses 7.62, but you can put a grip on it. Now for the assault rifles, I would say your vertical foregrip. If you have that, it's a lot better. It's probably the better grip out of all of them for your assault rifles. And then for your Mutant and your SKS, you want this lightweight grip. It makes tap firing a lot easier. Then your SMGs, that's, I don't know, it comes down to preference. I prefer the thumb grip. Some people prefer the angled. Some people prefer the half. Just comes down to preference because they all affect your recoil. So whatever you're best at controlling, pretty much you gotta play with your sensitivities constantly, unless you're happy and get that recoil down. That's pretty much it for weapons. Next we'll talk about loot and how to loot, the best strategies for that. Thank you. See you in the next video. Hi everyone, welcome to the loot section. Gonna be pretty quick. Just gonna show you how to loot, effective tips for looting. So by default, if you press tab, it opens up your inventory. I gotta move in case someone steals this on me. So by default, you have your utility belt. See, this bar right here indicates how much room you have. See, if I pick it up, see the blue, it shows how much space I'm gonna gain. So I gain, and again, if you hover, it'll save plus 50 capacity. Now there's two ways when you're tab looting, we'll call it. You can right click or you can drag. Now a lot of times you'll see me dragging. It's a very bad habit. You can right click. I mean, unless you've got super fast drag ability and precise, just right click it for the first little bit. Same thing with unequipping and a weapon. Just right click. I mean, you can drag it away. Just it's quicker. You can see that. Now, what you'll see me do here in some of my videos, sometimes I won't tab loot. Like say, I don't know if this is gonna give me a good example. Like if I'm running and I just see that there's the one item, I'll just crouch down. I'll just crouch down and press F and then stand back up and keep running. You'll see me do this in houses. If I only see the one item, it's one motion for me. It's just a habit, and that's something you have to form yourself. It's about your playstyle and how you play. I can't tell you, or I can't make you a better looter. I'm just going to explain to you the methods that are better. Now in terms, we'll get back to the inventory space here. In terms of this, a helmet does not affect it in any way, so don't worry about that. It's just your vest and your backpack. So we'll start off with the level 1 bag. Why it's not giving me the number here. But a bag gives you 150. You can see how much that gives you. Even just a vest off the start gives you a good amount. Let you hold a little bit more stuff. You can see the combination there. Now the level of vests does not make a difference in terms of loot capacity. It's still going to be 50 across the board for vests. See, all plus 50. It's only the bag that's going to determine the rest. And it's just increments of 50. Now 50 doesn't sound like a lot, but if you want to carry a lot of utility, level 2 and 3 bag is what you're looking for. And by utility, I mean your smoke grenades, your frag grenades, stuns, molotovs. That's what I mean by utility. More ammo, more meds, of course, attachments for your teammates, what have you. So the max you can get here is 400. So you got 50 with the belt, 50 with the vest, or sorry, 350. Math is hard. Sorry, I apologize. 250 with the bag, 50 with the vest, 50 with the belt. Or 300 if you have a level 2 bag, or 250 with the level 1. Now some people, you'll see in the pregame lobby, I don't know why they do this, they'll take off their utility belt. You're harming yourself so much at the start, or in the customization menu, at the main menu when it shows your character and you can customize. They'll take the belt off. I don't understand. It's free, easy loot space. Just take it. Now the combination here, it gets kind of bad when you're looting a fallen enemy's box. If someone else is looting it at the same time, stuff will disappear and it'll shift up and stuff. So that's why it's something I need to do myself, is get in the habit of just right clicking. Now the weird thing is here, the game should recognize I don't have this on the gun. It's highlighting. You can see in the magazine here, it's highlighting that it goes there, but I right click and it doesn't do it. This is why you see me drag. I just drag it right onto my gun if I need it. It only right clicks in my inventory. So this is my inventory here, and this is the ground inventory, which is really the table for right now, but that's pretty much it. It's not a whole lot. You'll see me in my videos quickly go through. It's just I have 1,700 hours. It's a lot of playtime looting, that's for sure. So it's something you've got to build up and get used to. But that's pretty much it for loot. Next we'll go into strategies, start getting into the nitty-gritty about how competitive play works and all that. But we'll catch you next time. Hi everyone, welcome to section 5. Just be a quick video, talk about strategies in the game. In public matches, a lot of people just hot drop and try and get kills and stuff. It is a viable strategy, I guess, in theory, as long as you're winning your gunfights. Not my preferred strategy. I'd rather play each game like it's a competitive game as much as I can, just to keep my mindset on that track, because it can form very bad habits if you're just trying to hot drop and get kills and stuff. It's not going to help you. It will help you in terms of shooting, but it's not going to help you in the long run if you're trying to make something of it. Next strategy would be playing edge. What I mean playing edge, let's go into just a random game here, or random replay, sorry. Edge would be riding the side of the circle, and just going edge to edge. So let's just open a random one here. Sure. It can work. We'll explain that in the next video. So this is what I mean here by edge. We'll pause it. So this white line is the circle, the safe area. Everything inside that is safe. So basically, you're just hiding, or not hiding. Sorry, that's a bad word to use. You're coming to each circle as it progresses. Let's go to the next circle here. So then you'd come from here to here, or here. You have to scout it and obtain the information which edge is safe. That's pretty much that. Again, next circle comes. See, like if you were playing edge over here, I don't know why you would be. It's going to be a dangerous trek for you to go to the next one. The other would be what I mainly do in public matches. So the first circle pops, we go to center or off center, just so that we have a better chance of staying. You know, once that next circle pops, we're still in, and again we're barely in it, so we can gatekeep, or we can find a better spot inside the circle again to try and progress. How that works. So we'll go into the next one here. Again, we're on the edge. I think we end up going in just a bit on this one. Yeah, and then again we're gonna hold the edge. So you can transition between the two different strategies. Those are the main ones. Or you could come in late with gas. You see how these guys are. They're just going to take the blue zone damage and come in late and hope that a team's not paying attention. That is another strategy. You'll see that a lot if a team knows there's a number disadvantage against them, where the team in front of them has 4 and they only have 3 or 2, or sometimes 1. There's a bunch of different strategies, and how you use them, you have to adapt based on information that you're obtaining. It's pretty much it, a quick synopsis. We'll go into the next one, and I'll explain a little bit better what I prefer, what works. Shit.